developments from outside the CBI headquarters while we stay full frame with those visuals of the protests that are taking place at various locations, not just in the national capital also, but protests that were taking place in Jammu, in Madhya Pradesh, as well as in Chandigarh. We'll try and go across to Amandeep in a short while from now, and Suesha is also join us on this broadcast, getting the latest details. But viewers, all of you who are tuning in right now, Deputy Chief Minister Sisodia happens to be an accused number 1 in the FIR that was registered last year. Thereafter, at least multiple arrests have taken place, 7 arrests that have been taken place so far in this particular case by the Central Bureau of Investigation, as well as the Enforcement Directorate, which has made at least 3 such arrests. And following those arrests, finally Deputy Chief Minister Sisodia, after first examination by the CBI, was once again called yesterday, where he was questioned for several hours put together, and finally around 7 o'clock in the evening, exactly at 7:15 in the evening, he was placed under arrest. The grounds of the arrest that we are also picking up from our sources basically indicates that there is evidence that they've come across to suggest that the draft policy was actually leaked. We'll get into the details in a short while from now, but before I do that, let me also quickly bring in my colleague Suesha, who's getting us the latest details from outside the BJP headquarters, because remember, this has become a massive political war between both the parties, Suesha. In fact, the BJP is now daring the Aam Aadmi Party to directly speak on the liquor gate as to whether at all their leaders are involved or not. And that's a direct question that the BJP is now asking the Aam Aadmi Party. Why talk about education when the question is right now about the liquor policy?
No, but Shravan, I would like to point out one more thing. See, the original plan of the Aam Aadmi Party was to really come down here outside the BJP headquarters and, indulge in that showdown, really call out the BJP. But that was really a plan, an aim that was hard to achieve, given how that this particular belt and the entire belt, Shravan, literally is so heavily guarded, so heavily manned. Let's also understand how the Aam Aadmi Party is actually not very far away from here, and literally a few roads from here, a few minutes down from here is the Aam Aadmi Party office. And after really planning on coming here, which they could not, now we see these kind of scenes unfold at the Aam Aadmi Party office. Now, Shravan, needless to say that they are just going on and trying to really push the chorus that it is a political vendetta and nothing more. So much so that Kejriwal has gone on to say that there is political pressure on the CBI, not that the CBI really wanted to arrest Sisodia. This despite the statement that was put out that he was not cooperating with the investigation. They are wanting to push the very statement that the agency is under pressure. And this is exactly why we now see that at a time close to 2 p.m. Shravan, when Sisodia is to be physically brought to the Rouse Avenue court, which again is not very far from here, Aam Aadmi Party creating that and really the dramatic scenes that we see unfold at the Aam Aadmi Party office. We have to step into a very short break, Shravan. We'll be back.
और फिलहाल यहाँ रुक रहे एक छोटे से ब्रेक के लिए।